It looks like there's like a lake or something. Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day, and it's my first training run of week 4. It's supposed to be easy, but I'm getting a lot of freaking elevation gain. It's a little bit harder, but it's just 4 miles today. I'm feeling a little bit tired from the 12-miler. Besides that, I feel good. Good morning, everyone. You might be wondering, why are you out of breath? And that is because I told myself I made my lunch because today's a busy day and I had to pack my lunch. I put it in the fridge and I was like, do not forget this because I need food. And then guess what I forgot? I forgot my lunch. Today is a busy day. This morning luckily was very chill, just kind of hung out. Didn't do anything crazy. Now I have a tutoring session for the school, so I'm heading to that. That's an hour. After that I'll drive, and I have a 4-mile run, and I have an arm workout, and then I also want to do yoga today because Thursday is like the only day that I can. Thursday and Sunday are the only days that I can do yoga. So today I will be working out for a long time, but that's okay because tomorrow's a rest day, and then this weekend it's a 10-mile run. I just made it home. Today I'm going to be trying a new pre-run fuel. Even though for 4 miles I don't think I like really need to eat this right now. I just want to see how it does in my stomach, because then if I take it on long runs, I'd rather know right now if it like does not agree with me. But a lot of people have dates before they run. I'm just gonna have 2. I don't want to push it, but I love dates. We'll see how this goes. All right, we are off. Today's workout is supposed to be like a hill workout. This whole neighborhood is hills. So I'm just doing like the normal 4-mile workout. I'm calling it hills because it is. My heart rate's already 170. Okay, no more talking. Let's lock in. I'm now at the gym. Timing wise, I was planning on running and then working out, like lifting and then yoga, but then the tutoring session went longer than expected, and just everything like always takes a little bit longer than I expect for it to. I am just now getting to the gym, and yoga starts in like 20 minutes. So I figured I'm just gonna eat my food and then I'll be fueled. I'll do yoga, and then I'm still able to do a workout after. I'll have to leave a little bit earlier than planned because it's my brother's band concert tonight. That's totally fine. For lunch, I'm having chicken and rice. The 4 miles went well, but my heart rate was like sitting at 170 the whole time. Like, even if I like really toned it down and like was able to breathe through my nose, it'd go down to like 168 and then spike back up to like 170, 172. And it's just interesting like how there are some days that I run that exact pace and like I feel great, and then there's some days that like I do that and then it's just so freaking hard. I know that there's like a lot of factors that go into it. I had to remember, okay, I did a leg workout yesterday, so obviously that will contribute to my legs being more tired. I did the run midday when I usually prefer to do the runs in the morning if I can, or at least like I'll have breakfast and then a snack, but not like 2 full meals before a run. so that could have contributed to it. It was in a hilly area, like maybe the sleep, like maybe the workout on Tuesday, like there's just so many different things that could contribute. But we got it done, and it physically, it was not the hardest. It was just my heart rate like would not go down. I used to go really hard in yoga and I'd just be like so out of breath and sweating. Today I'll just use yoga to, I mean, like I'm still gonna sweat and it's still gonna be a workout, but a very low impact, low intensity workout. And then I'll lift a little bit heavier but not do anything crazy. So also the dates, my stomach was okay. I just think it probably was like everything that I had eaten. It didn't feel like perfect, but it never feels perfect on runs. Like I think my stomach just gets really, really sensitive. So the fact that it wasn't like already cramping and it wasn't feeling super yucky is a really good sign. And I guess like once I start getting into like the 16 to 20 miles, that's when I'll really have to figure out fuel. What's up? It's the next day. Yesterday I did yoga and then I was able to get a little arm workout in. I went to my little brother's band concert and then it started snowing like crazy. It dumped like a few inches, at least where we live here, which that was kind of fun. I don't know. Today I'm feeling a little bit sore and tired, which is good because it's a rest day. And I worked this morning. A lady came in selling tamales and I was like, I can't resist. So now I'm having tamales for lunch. Today's plan, I want to clean our apartment. I also want to finish my book. I'm currently reading Onyx Storm, the third book in the Fourth Wing series. Yeah. I'm so glad I got this. I'm like a little more than halfway done. I just like haven't actually sat down and just read in like a week or something. So I want to do that. Tomorrow's 10 miles and I don't think I need to do like a whole long video about just doing 10 miles because we've done 10 miles before. Like I'm not worried about it at all. So, oh, look who it is. I'm gonna get some food. She's like a ninja, you can't even see her. Currently making cookies. Do we need to have cookies in this house? No. Did I need to make cookies? No. Yes. That was so rude. It's been like a hot sec since I made cookies, so whenever I do it, unless I know that a lot of people are gonna be eating the cookies, I'll just have the recipe because I have such a hard time with sugar and I have literally zero control around sugar. If I just have the recipe, then it's just easier, you know? Because then it's like, I don't feel as guilty if we eat the whole batch because it's only half the recipe instead of all of it. I don't have a recipe. When I lived at my parents' house, we did have a recipe that we used. I'll just look up a random recipe and just hope that it's good. Also, since we're at altitude, I feel like, do you have to add more flour or is it add less flour? I can never remember. Okay. Okay. What do I do? We have a knife. It's gonna be really good that I started making these early because I'll put them in the fridge and then they'll chill in the fridge. And then by the time I eat them or cook them, they'll be, I think it's just like what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put them in the fridge so that they like keep their shape or something. Wow. Is there a single person out there that knows that they're not supposed to have the cookie dough that doesn't eat the cookie dough. Like, how could you make cookies and then not eat the cookie dough? It makes literally no sense to me at all. There was some basil hair on that. That's another thing, living with 2 cats. I cleaned today. Every time I clean, I'm like, it's only literally a 2-bedroom apartment. Like, it should not take me very long. But then you forget, like, we live with 2 cats and one of them sheds, well, they both shed, and one sheds a little bit more than the other. And it's like, you have to vacuum, and cat hair just like builds up. Cat hair just builds up, gets crazy. There's just nothing you can do. I always do more chocolate chips than I probably need to, but we all know I am a sucker for some chocolate. Whoops. Yeah, these are gonna be insane. I just ate that off the ground. Wow, this looks so smooth. Are you kidding me? Let me show you. Look how freaking smooth. It's gorgeous. Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday and we're doing 10 miles today. I thought I was getting sick yesterday, and maybe I am. It's like a feeling in my lungs. And this has happened before where the sickness starts in my lungs and then travels up instead of it starting like up here and then traveling down. I don't know. We'll see. It could just be like all the running that I've been doing and it's been cold and just like I've been tired. Like, it could just be a combination of everything. So last night I took a NyQuil. Woke up this morning and I feel okay. I don't feel like worse, but I don't feel like this isn't gone. So I just took a DayQuil just to like, I don't know, help with the symptoms on the run. If the symptoms had gotten worse, I wouldn't have run today. But since they are feeling like about the same, I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna run, see how it goes. I just wanted to talk. My brother watches this YouTuber. His name is Nick Barr. I watched him a little bit too a few years ago and I like totally forgot about him until recently. He's just this crazy hybrid athlete. He does like marathons, ultra marathons, but then he also lifts really heavy. And so his content is really, really inspiring to watch, especially like if you're not feeling very motivated to like work out. I think yesterday I was listening to a video and he was talking about how like you don't want to run every day. Like, you're gonna have days, like even the best of runners have days that they don't want to run, but it's the fact that they show up and they do the run anyway that makes them great runners. He talks about how he's committed to marathons and committed to different events, and how he's like, when I commit to something, hi baby, when I commit to something, like I'm committing to it and I'm going to do it. And I think that's why like having some sort of goal in mind, or like some sort of race or event or something to work towards is so much more motivating, because it's hard to stay motivated when you're just like, oh, I have to do it like because it's good for me. But when you have like, okay, I have a race in May and I only have 16 weeks to prepare for this race, it's like you have to show up. You have to put in the effort. Things happen, but it's like you have to be the one that commits. There are days that I don't want to run and I still do them anyway because I said I would. And I have been noticing the impact of actually showing up and doing it. Runs, the fact that I did 12 miles last week is insane. Like, I just did that. You should watch Nick Barr if you have not already. All right. I'm not sure what my outfit is today. I'm going with the hat, and I have a light jacket, and then the flare leggings. It's a little bit different than what I usually wear. I need to roll out. I've been having a lot of tightness in my hips, like my piriformis specifically. And let me tell you, that does not feel very good when you're running. Like, I think it's like pinching some sort of nerve and then it runs down into my hamstrings. And it's not bad enough that it feels like an injury. It just feels like very tight and very uncomfortable, but it's all good. And then my calves are really feeling it. So far, the Achilles tendonitis has been totally fine this week. Like a little bit of tightness, but no pain compared to last week, which is very good. Ooh, I left my AirPods out. The first like few long runs that I did with no music at all. And I did really like it. Like, I liked the silence, I liked the thinking. But then there was one day I was like, well, I'm gonna try listening to an audiobook. And so since then I've just been like putting on music or an audiobook or something. But maybe today I should try. 2 hours seems like a really long time to not have any music. Beetle, what are you doing? Okay, it's almost noon now, which is crazy, but it's 50 degrees outside, which is what I wanted. The goal for today is just to keep heart rate low, because on Thursday I had a hard time keeping my heart rate low. We're gonna go slow, easy, keep the heart rate preferably under like 160. All right, 2.5 miles in. My heart rate is like not going down. And I'm wondering if that's, I don't know, the sickness. So I'm taking it slow. Like, my body feels totally fine and my breathing feels fine. Just my heart rate is at like 168. We'll keep going. I feel good though. So 2.5 and then we turn around. I also brought dates. I'm gonna try eating that, see how that feels, but all right. We're about 5 miles in, 59 minutes. The speed I was going was pretty good the first few miles. That last one was a little bit slower, and that's because it's not muddy right here, but it has been so muddy. Like, I've been slipping and sliding. Now my feet, I mean, you can just see, like, are all disgusting. So it's just funny. Every time I come on this freaking trail, it's either snowing, it's either 6 inches of snow on the ground, it's either icy, or it's muddy. So one day, it will be perfect. But the fact that I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt is crazy. Yeah, I feel actually great. Like, that, although my heartbeat was way up, I really tried to get my heart rate down, and it would go down and then I'd start feeling good and then I'd like speed up. So I don't know, only 5 left. Like, that was probably, I mean, we'll see how I feel at the end of the run, but it's been the best halfway point feeling that I've had since. So all right, let's keep going. 1 mile left. This honestly has been like the best long run that I've had yet. I feel good, I feel strong. Like, my legs are obviously tired, but like, I'm trying to do this last mile pretty quick and I feel like I'm able to. So yeah, feel good, which is great, because I thought I was getting sick, which maybe I am, but anyway, finish it up. Right, I'm back home from the run. It felt honestly really good. Like, my legs definitely felt it, especially towards the end, but compared, ooh, I'm making a hamburger. Compared to the 12 mile and the 10 mile before that, it felt really freaking good. I felt strong the whole time. I felt mentally good. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard. So I don't know, it's just cool to like see my body adapting and getting stronger. So I will end the video here. Thank you for watching if you did. Next week will be a very big week, so I'll keep you posted with how the week of training goes, if I actually get sick or not, and how the 14 miles goes, because I'm very excited for that. Goodbye.